Hi, my name is Nathaniel. I'm a game developer and I'm currently working on a project called Ranger. And today we're going to be reacting to the 2023 State of Unreal. All right, let's do this.
All right, so last year, we added several new features to the engine to support foliage rendering. And the
very
Fortnite
good.
team used those features to ship Battle Royale Chapter 4. Let's head on out, Jacob.
Sure thing, on my way.
All right. So, we're building tools for interactive and dynamic worlds. So here we have chaos physics simulating rocks that tumble as we drive over them, leaves bend out of the way,
Very cool.
and we also added some real-time fluid simulation.
Nice.
Now, the Rivian not only looks incredibly realistic because of lumen and nanite, but also its materials. And today, we're introducing Substrate, our new material framework.
Nice.
And to better demonstrate it, let's swap the paint out for opal. Now, of course, you can't order a Rivian with opal body panels, but opal was the internal code name for this project, and also a really great demonstration of Substrate's capabilities.
That is awesome.
The base layer models the
that
iridescence,
detail.
refraction, and reflections that occur inside of an opal. And on top of that is a layer representing the polished surface and how light is absorbed as it travels through that clear layer of varying depths. So we're going to drive under this fallen tree here, and everything that you've seen up to this point was painstakingly hand-built by the environment team at Quixel. Everything since that fallen tree has been built using our brand new experimental suite of procedural content generation tools, entirely an engine that are flexible, deterministic, and artist-driven. Our guiding principle in building these systems was to empower artists to make tools for artists. So Jacob's going to go ahead and add a procedural assembly to the world. And the cool thing is that it communicates. Thank you. Yeah. Pretty cool. And the cool thing is that it communicates with other nearby procedural elements in the scene, like the creek bed. Now, the artist who created this assembly also added some additional handles that Jacob can use to art direct where rock slides occur. Allows him to customize the piece a little bit more, make it a little easier for the Rivian to drive by. So we started.
That is actually fantastic. It's going beyond just dropping in assets, right? You drop in an entire large framework, like he was saying, and then everything adapts to what's already been put down, right? So even the small rocks, all of that adapts to where you place it. You can change rock slide. That's amazing. That would save so much time, and that's just brilliant. I wonder if they're able to import. I wonder how they build these initial structures, these procedural structures. Can you import your own models and your own textures into it? I assume so.
Now, a universe is already big at our scale, but when your main character is only a few millimeters tall, it takes on a whole new meaning. As a studio, we have big ideas. As a small team, we need to make choices. And that's where switching from UE4 to UE5 made a big difference for us. It has empowered us by giving us time back. Let me take you through a few examples.
Yeah, that is a big deal. When this is a small crew or like a solo developer, these tools that they're coming out with are going to be massive. I mean, already Nanite was huge. You don't have to worry about the model count or the polygon count in models. You don't have to worry also about the light. They're actually helping, and now with this material stuff too, what they're doing is kind of just removing all the tedious work that you need a whole team to do. And they're kind of giving you more creative control over it to create like the world, right? World building in 3D is a huge, huge thing to do. It takes a lot of time, and the details that you have to put in, and depending on how realistic you want things to be, that can take a very long time, right? And you need a big studio full of people to be able to get that done quickly. But this is actually pretty much putting it directly in engine. So instead of having to have hundreds of people work on your world, it's already kind of done for you.
For this, we're going to need Mel, our technician John Cook, and just the phone. Mel, can you take your position, please?
Sure.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, and action.
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
Cut. Thanks, Mel, that was great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. Our technician, John, is currently pulling Mel's performance from the phone onto his machine, where everything will be processed locally. We have updated our Live Link Face mobile app to capture all data at the best resolution possible with the device. MetaHuman Animator uses video and depth data to convert this data into high-fidelity performance animation, and it can even use audio to produce convincing tongue animation. John is currently scrubbing through the take to pick the section that he wants to process. John, are we all good with the data? Awesome. So from now on, it's just a single button click to kick off the processing, which for a performance of this length will take less than a minute to convert into animation.
Wow. That is crazy.
Mel, well, that is processing. Let me show you something else.
Yeah. Oh, is that me?
Yeah, this is what we refer to as your MetaHuman DNA.
Cool. And this is generated by the capture we made earlier, right?
Yeah, that's right. So from only 3 frames of video and depth data, we can generate a rig that predicts all of your facial expressions in just a couple of minutes.
Wow. And do you only need to do this once for each actor?
Yes, that's right. It calibrates the solver to your face so that we can produce the performance in a way that faithfully reproduces your original performance.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let's check back on the processing, which today is on the latest CPU and GPU hardware from AMD. MetaHuman Animator uses a custom epic facial solver and landmark detector. We can interactively look at the animation while it's being solved and compare it to your original performance. So it looks like it's almost finished. After this, it's going to do one more pass to make the curves more stable, which is really quick. And from here on, we just need to export the animation. This takes only a few seconds. And then John needs to drop it in the level and add the audio so that we can see the result. So Mel's MetaHuman should now be ready in the level. Mel, you excited to see the results?
Yeah, can't wait to see it. I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
That is kind of scary how quickly that was done. That is brilliant. That is that's huge.
Thank you all. So, Mel, what do you think?
I think it's incredible because it usually takes months between performance capture and getting any results back, so this is blowing my mind.
And all of this is solved directly onto animator-friendly controls.
Wow.
In this case, we are using a bespoke 4D rig, which we created together with Ninja Theory for Hellblade 2, but it's also ready to use on any MetaHuman or any other rig that follows our new MetaHuman standard. Let's have a look at that.
That is fantastic.
I need performance capture to work like a mirror. I need it to capture whether I'm acting scared or angry. And sometimes, all I need is a look.
So the scene take works even on stylized characters.
That is amazing. So pretty much what this is letting, again, solo developers, small groups, is they're able to now have, let's say you're a solo developer and you need to act out the expressions and the way that everyone's going to be talking or whatever it is, or you're going to hire an actor, an actress, right? It's going to be so much quicker, right? You're not going to be wasting time. You don't have to have a lot of equipment. They showed you, it's just a phone, right? They just showed a phone, and then you have Unreal Engine, and you're able to do all that. Of course, you're going to need a computer to process. Probably processing power will be a big deal. But this makes it so much more simple, where you can actually have the actor act a line, put it in with the MetaHuman, see if that's what you're looking for, if that's what you want. And if not, you can just have the actor do it again because it's just been 2-3 minutes, right? They've taken a little break. It's great. It's awesome. So that is a huge game changer, making performance capture, especially, with the face, so much easier. That is brilliant. Another thing I wanted to mention about MetaHuman Animator is that they didn't remove the controls of the actual animation, right? So let's say that your actor does this, like, is talking, right? But they have this slightly, something seems a little off. Well, you can just go in and manually change the way things are being done. So that's the simplicity of getting performance capture, but also the ability to then modify it. That is huge, and it's amazing that it's coming out, and they're able to apply it to all types of models, right? It doesn't have to be a model based off of any specific person. It can be any model that is, like they said, according to that MetaHuman standard. So that's awesome.
Now, each of these businesses has their own unique superpowers. Incredible content, of course, vibrant communities, and killer capabilities. We're now working to bring all this together into a unified offering. Let's take a look.
So that looks really cool. I'd be kind of interested in knowing how everything's going to work together, right? Because Quixel, it's mega scans, it's very photorealistic, right? A lot of the models on these other sites, or the images, the textures, all those different things, they're not going to be necessarily the same resolution or the same photorealism. So I would like to see how they kind of sort that. Will there be options for photorealism, for certain kind of grades of a model, or just so that it can kind of keep that coherence, right? Because you don't want to have a super detailed human with MetaHuman. You don't want a super detailed environment with Quixel, and then have like a really bad looking backpack or car. Maybe he'll explain it. I don't know.
Our primary focus is on bringing you the best stuff out there from millions of independent artists who will benefit from the lowest fees in the industry, pocketing 88% of revenue from their sales so they can build real businesses and invest in making more great assets for you to use.
That's actually a really big deal, because with 88% revenue share, that will really motivate people to put their models, put their art on Fab, right? Which will mean that it will just grow exponentially, right? Anyone who has anything creative that they want to share that could help someone else build a game, they could sell it here, they make a ton of money, and we get to benefit from it. So that's actually really smart to have that revenue share high, so that we can have a lot more diversity in the types of creatives that join the platform.
That's right. Now, with millions of assets, we have to make it super simple for you to find what you're looking for and get inspired along the way. We'll leverage automated tagging to consistently and accurately describe content, and we'll give you the ability to inspect 3D models before you download, making it easy to understand the game readiness of an asset so there are no surprises.
That's a really big deal. And that's kind of what I was talking about a little bit earlier, about figuring out being able to filter out the noise.
Building on the success of Quixel Bridge, the Fab plugin will enable you to search, discover, drag and drop content right into your scene without leaving the game editor.
That's going to be a huge time saver. That's a big, big deal.
Fortnite generates billions of dollars a year in revenue from player purchases. Fortnite players who have fun engaging in islands tend to spend more in the item shop. Creators who make popular islands are bringing real value to the Fortnite ecosystem and we're going to share the resulting revenue with them. This is the engine powering a creator economy 2.0. We believe this so strongly, we will distribute 40% of Fortnite's global net revenue to eligible creators who publish games in Fortnite, both independent developers and Epic. Anything we make, like Battle Royale, Zero Build, also participates in the pool shared with creators. This will be the primary way that Epic will pay for our own game development in Fortnite going forward. This is
That's amazing. 40% of revenue can go to creators. That is a lot of money. That's going to inspire a lot of people to keep working with Fortnite. All right, so that was the State of Unreal 2023. For the past few years, I think what Unreal has really been trying to do, what Epic Games has been trying to do, is really help smaller studios, solo developers, give everyone, kind of level the playing field, give everyone the same tools so that really the only thing left is your imagination, your creativity, what you're willing to learn, how much time you're willing to put into it. Because everything else is given to you. They're giving you the tools, right? So what are you going to build with it? That's really kind of the question that Epic Games is giving all of us. They're giving us these tools and they're asking us, what are we going to do with it? So I'm definitely excited. I think it's amazing. I think the State of Unreal was very, very cool. Not a big fan of Fortnite, but the tools that they're developing for Fortnite, I can see how that's going to really be another big push, possibly bring in a whole new generation of game developers. And so I've already got some ideas of what I want to use it for. And I just can't wait. So definitely, if you want to see me start using Unreal Engine 5.2 and use Unreal Engine in general a lot more, and maybe even start a devlog on a 3D game, then definitely leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this State of Unreal. I think it's, I thought it was amazing. And I'm very, very excited, like I said multiple times, very excited to start working on it. So let me know in the comments what you think. Leave a like and subscribe for more. I want to make this kind of a regular series, Game Developer Reacts. I think we could react to video games, react to game developers, react to other devlogs, react to anything game and game development related. And so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.